Well, it didn't quite happen for the side today. What went wrong in your opinion?
You can't start a game after 25-30 minutes in the National League. I don't care what team you are or, in fairness, what level you play at. I felt it was second to everything, not at the races, didn't start. Yeah, and I asked questions of them at half time. Unfortunate we lose obviously Anjo with an injury that cost us, it says we have to go back to a 10v10. I felt that we was getting on top of the game and we probably would have got the breakthrough, but it wasn't to be, and I've got to be honest, I've got no gripes with the result.
We've been so imposing at times this season, but we looked like a different side at the start of the match.
Yeah, I think that we look great over the halfway line at times. Our return for the goals have been brilliant, but we're susceptible at the back of the minute, and I've got to ask some questions why. I've got to start asking people to put probably their head on the line a little bit more, or put a block on a stop, or make the first passage of play so they don't get into our box. The second goal today was criminal, absolutely criminal. We've worked on it, spoke to the two lads at length about it, and you ask them to manage a situation, you're talking them through it on the sideline, yet they're going to score a goal from our set piece. So it is criminal. You can't come away from anywhere in this National League and give a team a 2-goal lead and think you can get anything from the game.
With the defensive issues, do you change things around, or do you just work on it on the training ground?
We've got a whole week now to go into Leyton Orient, who I believe are joint top with Dagenham now, so they'll be coming there with buoyant, they'll be full of confidence, so I want my boys to have a reaction. We've lost back-to-back games, and that's something that I didn't want to do. I always wanted a reaction if we was to lose one, to then react and get something on the board. We've had an okay start now. We had a great start initially, we've had an okay start now, but for me it's about getting more points on the board. And the focus becomes Leyton Orient. We've got to work on a lot of things, have to work on a lot of things, because today weren't good enough.
A gifted goal and a red card could have changed the game. Why didn't it quite?
I think it was. I think we was getting the ascendancy. I felt the second half they changed their shape to try and cater for ours. I felt that we was getting on top. It was a training ground routine at times, defence v attack, attack v defence, but we didn't get the breakthrough. A couple of opportunities, half opportunity with Bruno where he probably should have got across the goal or put it on a plate for his mate. Barrow gets the header where he's got to go across the goal again, and then to lose Angelo like we did and to not have any subs to replace him, yeah, it doesn't help. And to go back to 10-10 in terms of personnel, it gives them a boost. It gives them another little lift, and they see the game out ever so well.
You brought on Benson and Satch to go all out attack, and you were almost made to pay for this with Angelo's injury. Are you frustrated by the change, or?
My hands were tied with Shakesy, got an injury at half time. Jamie Turley then had to come off the pitch, wasn't feeling the best, so there's two forced changes to an extent. And then obviously I made the change with Bradley Satch and Sean Jeffers. But yeah, frustrated, probably out of my hands because of the manner in which Jamie Turley's come off the pitch. But yeah, it's not nice to have to utilise all your subs and then one of your players comes down with a muscle injury. So my main concern now Angelo, my main concern is now Shakesy. So about getting him back fit, because we need to utilise this squad as much as possible.
As you say, Turley got a slight knock, Shakesy got a slight knock, and so did Angelo in the end. Are you worried ahead of the weekend?
We have a whole week. I've got to speak to Kate now. In terms of the injuries, I don't know the extent of them. Obviously, I'm fully involved in the game. I know Shakesy's hurt his ankle. Jamie Turley wasn't an injury. Jamie Turley doesn't bother me in terms of that. He had an illness prior to today, and I think he's getting the backlash of that. Andrew's an issue. I think he knew it straight away as soon as he pulled back to deliver a ball in the box. He knew straight away what he had done to the quad. So that's a concern of mine, and that's something that we have to assess Monday to see where we're at with regards to him.
What was your view of their red card?
I'd say probably harsh to an extent, but I've just seen the footage. Then if Champ's got a planted foot, that could be anything up to a break. So I'd be agreed, because I think I'd love all my players to tackle like that to an extent. I think he's evened it up because the kid he just put his hand on, I can't think who it was now, Kieran Murtagh, centre of the park. No matter how you do it, whether you brush it, slap it, whack it or punch it, he's raised his hands with intent to go and put something on Kieran Murtagh. So I think that should have been a red card.